Hello and welcome to this video that is supported by Straight Bat, and this is about something that we have been claiming over the past few days. It was a hypothesis. It got substantiated by research that was conducted by our colleagues at Straight Bat, Gagan, Madhu, Rahul and of course Navneet. The hypothesis was, and this was Trisha's hypothesis when she put it out, that take the case of Richa Ghosh, that if Richa is in for a few balls, then the acceleration comes very quick rather than having to come and start hitting from ball one when the consistency becomes a problem. Allow her 6 or 7 balls in the middle and you will see a very different Richa Ghosh. That's what Trisha's hypothesis was. She passed it to the Straight Bat team to do a quantifiable research on this and see if this hypothesis can be substantiated with data. They were able to do that. They were able to do that using the warm-up game and also using the Pakistan match where Richa was 8 or 9 of 9 and then all of a sudden in the last 4 balls got 18 runs. Today, Richa Ghosh had come to the press conference and I had the opportunity of asking Richa multiple questions. The good part about a women's press conference, unlike a men's, is that you can actually ask a couple of questions per person because there are not too many people. There are hardly 4 or 5 Indian journalists. So one could ask Richa multiple questions. One of the questions I asked was, Richa, you weren't in form. Then the thing changed for you in the England game, that warm-up match, and then things changed for you again in the Pakistan match. Was an outstanding innings. You were 8 of 8. You were 8 of 8 and then we saw enormous acceleration. Is it helping that you were able to play a few balls and then that push came? Richa Ghosh substantiated what Trisha Ghosal has said and went on to say that yes, the moment I came out to bat, Harry, as in Harmanpreet Kaur, went and told Richa Ghosh, there is no need to start hitting from ball one. I would want you to be there for a few balls, and if you are there for a few balls, automatically you will finish off in a flurry and runs will come. So this is exactly what we've been saying. So Richa Ghosh was asked by her captain to stay on for a few balls and then go on the offensive or the aggressive, because that finish or that flourish will come towards the end. This bears fruit, what we have been claiming, and now we have been able to prove with quantifiable evidence using Straight Bat research. This is when you feel happy. Because, you put in a lot of effort into watching the game. You put in a lot of effort into analyzing the game. You put in a lot of effort in trying to understand the game and decode it for your fans and viewers. In this case, Trisha came out with this idea and was using the Richa Ghosh example. Then Gagan and his team managed to get the data out. We used replicas, by the way, not real time or not match footage because that's not allowed. We used simulation, we used replicas, and we were able to prove this point. Today it was substantiated by Richa Ghosh herself in the press conference. I would urge my team to do many more such analysis. You guys also tell us which is the player, which particular player you want to understand. Give us batters, because straight bat is not straight ball or straight wicket keeping. So keep it to batters and we will come up with more and more such analysis. For the moment, that's all we have from Headingley Leeds. We will keep bringing you more and more from the Women's World Cup.
So this is Richa Ghosh playing the 7th ball in the 17th over versus 11th over. So one is from the practice game against England, where Richa had to come before the power play, before the first 10 overs because India lost a number of wickets. And then the other one, which is in the England series when she was actually being sent in the 15th over. The difference can be clearly visible if Richa, if you look at the one which is in the 11th over, it's a controlled grounded shot and it went to a boundary because Richa was out there for quite a long time. But when she comes out in the 17th over, she straight up wants to hit the ball and just does not connect. The sweet spot is at 34% for the dismissal and 90% for the, and it will be that good because Richa's bat is good. Richa has immense power. The problem is how much time she has spent in the wicket. A huge thing, and this is not only for Richa Boria, it is true for a number of elite level batters. But before I continue, I'll give in a little more details. If you look at the bat lift angle also, the one where Richa lost her wicket in the seventh ball that she faced in the 17th over, her bat is coming from the first slip and second slip, but at a 28-degree angle, which means the bat face is closed. But if you look at the one where she hits it to the boundary, it is a 30-degree angle. And I know you will probably think it is too much technical, but the truth is the angle matters, because if it's too close, you are definitely going to edge it. And that is what happened with Richa. And all this because she was sent in at a time. She's generally, the team is sending her around the 16th over, the 15th over. There's no time for her to assess the pitch, the condition, and they then go for her shots. 40% of the time, elite athletes who are coming out in the death over actually barely get it right. If you see the third point in the video, you will see that again. The shots are the replica of the real shots that Richa has hit during the match.